you know, we simply don't know. Nor do we know, of course, whether any of the information that's been imparted to us, whether it comes from face-to-face contact, if someone says, I've had a contactee experience and this is what I was told, or whether it comes through channeling or other means, one doesn't really know whether that information is accurate.
But based on the speculation which is reported in the MOD files, couldn't we logically conclude that someone who looks Nordic, by this you mean Swedish, Swiss, or something from Europe, is more human than a bug-eyed grey Ling?
Unless, of course, again, our perception is being manipulated.
How so?
Well, many of the abductees, for example, report this idea of screen memories. For example, they will report seeing an owl or a deer. Again, something where the focal point is the eyes. And then under regression hypnosis, which is, you know, not necessarily a key to any mystery, but that's a whole other debate. But under hypnosis, it will transpire that this is a screen memory and that what they were actually seeing, of course, wasn't a big owl peering in through their bedroom window, but was an entity. Now, my point is this. If our perceptions can be manipulated in that way, who's to trust anything that we're seeing or perceiving?
Correct. That's absolutely right. And just to finally say, how do you feel about this whole thing?
I'm intrigued by it. It's something that long after it ceased to be my job holds my interest. I think it's fascinating. I think it's important. And it speaks to arguably one of the biggest questions that we can ask ourselves as a species. Are we alone or not? And if we're not, what are the implications? And I would, just from a sort of intellectual point of view, I would love in my lifetime to have a definitive answer to that question.
Thank you very much, Nick Prop.
Thank you.
Good luck with your investigations.
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Sorry, that was probably quite an opportune moment because I think my stomach was starting to rumble.